Hey, it's Sam, and I want to talk about how introversion is not a freaking disease, and how this Facebook post really pissed me off because this lady, it was a post about introvert problems, and it was I was reading these and I was wondering how the fuck are these problems. So it was something like I want to be invited to go out somewhere, but when I do get invited, I don't want to go. I want to talk to people, but I don't know what to say. I go to work and then I can't go to a party afterwards because I feel drained. And then the whole time I was just like I said reading that and I was just thinking, what is this? How are these problems? And then I read this comment that was something like I just went to work, or I just got home from work, and that work usually drains me because I'm around people all the time. And but there's now people at my house, so I'm downstairs in the basement alone, and I wish I could go up there, but I just can't. And that is the thing that set me off because these people are acting like introversion is some sort of disease and that there's something wrong with them or that people should feel bad for them because they're an introvert and I'm an introvert. So it makes me mad because I used to be like this too. So it just makes me mad to see people think like that, right? Because it just it's such a distorted view. It's like you want something to blame. It's like you don't accept who you are. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert. It's not like social anxiety. Social anxiety is when you don't do stuff out of fear. Introversion is when you don't do stuff because you don't want to do it. You literally, that lady couldn't go up there to talk to people, couldn't, because she didn't want to. But she saw that as a bad thing. And she saw that as something that, is an illness, something that should be changed, something that is wrong. And so the problem here isn't that she's an introvert. The problem is that she thinks that being an introvert is a bad thing, that she thinks that she should be like everybody else and always want to talk to people and always want to be around people and always make these pointless conversations and, have meaningless friendships. Always talk to people. Small talk. Make pointless small talk. Waste time all the time. That's what she thinks. That's what she wants to do. Of course, she doesn't think like that because all she sees is the bad side of introversion and the good side of extroversion. The good side, which is being able to talk to people all the time and not feeling drained. But once you realize that extroverts have completely different problems, and once you realize that being able to be alone with your thoughts and being happy, you literally, as an introvert, have the power to be happy by being alone. That is awesome. Extroverts don't get shit done because they always have to talk to people, and most of the time it's pointless, and so they never get anything done. It's all meaningless. But with introversion, you can actually you can be so productive, you can change the world because by being alone, you can be with your thoughts. You can write your thoughts down on paper. You can do so much by yourself. But no, being an introvert has to be a problem. It has to be, you have to be like everybody else. Why can't I go and talk to people? Seriously? Really? This is the problem. This is disturbing because it shows how much human beings can't see what's right in front of them. How much they look for external reasons to feel bad for themselves, to blame things. Human beings, I am convinced, in today's society have been brought up to believe that they aren't in control, and that whatever they are, they shouldn't be like that. They should be like everybody else. And so when they think that because you want to protect your self-image, you have to, blame something, and so they blame introversion, when they could stop comparing themselves and play to their own strengths. Understanding that silence can be powerful because as an introvert, you can gather information, you process information much more than an extrovert, and so you can have more meaningful, bonded relationships. Instead of trying to talk when you don't have something to say and trying to be someone who you're not. And then when you can't do that, when you fight who you are, that is when depression kicks in. That is when you start hating yourself. That is when you start hating everybody. When you literally hate yourself for who you are, which is fucking horrible. Because silence can be powerful. Introversion is powerful. And I swear to God, if anybody's sad, if anybody feels bad for themselves for being an introvert, for not wanting to go out, for I can't go out, and that's supposed to be a bad thing, that's sad. You should change. You do not have a disease. You have a power. You have your own strengths, and you can be happy as you are, instead of trying to change how your body chemistry literally functions, how your brain literally fires off, how it processes information, instead of trying to change that somehow, which I'm pretty sure is impossible. You can't go from introvert to extrovert. Accept it. Don't fight it. Accept it. And that is my message for you today. Talk soon.